Racing heartbeats, rapid breaths, and sweat dripping down your face. This isn't a thriller movie scene. It's the reality for many children struggling with obesity, trying to catch a ball in the park. Childhood. It's often remembered as a time of playful innocence, of scraped knees and afternoons spent chasing after friends. Yet, for an increasing number of children globally, these memories are replaced by breathlessness, health scares, and a cruel societal judgment. The silent threat of childhood obesity is escalating at an alarming rate. This isn't just a matter of a few extra pounds. It's about an entire generations to stay updated on issues like these that shape our world. Please hit that like button and subscribe to WorldLens. The stark numbers. Numbers can be cold, but they reveal a chilling reality. According to the World Health Organization, the prevalence of childhood obesity has skyrocketed over the past 4 decades. Consider this. In 1975, there were fewer than 1% of children and adolescents aged 5 to 19 who were obese. Fast forward to today, that number has risen tenfold. While these statistics are staggering, they are not just impersonal figures on a chart. They represent children with dreams, aspirations, and a desire to fit in. It's the young boy who gets teased in the playground, the teenager who avoids pool parties, and the girl who's too self-conscious to dance at her prom. Regional differences. Global numbers offer one story, but the regional breakdowns tell a more nuanced tale. North America, with its fast food culture, is often vilified as the ecenter of this epidemic. But this is a crisis without borders. Surprisingly, regions in the Pacific Islands and the Middle East, places you wouldn't typically associate with this issue, are witnessing surging rates of childhood obesity. Europe paints a complex picture. While countries like Italy and Greece, celebrated for their Mediterranean diet, should theoretically be at the lower end of this spectrum, the urban areas narrate a different story. Rapid urbanization, coupled with changing lifestyles, has seen obesity rates in children from these countries rise at an unexpected pace. Asia, with its rich tapestry of cuisines and traditionally active lifestyles, isn't immune either. Rapid economic development has ushered in a double-edged sword, rising living standards, but also an introduction to more sedentary lifestyles and a departure from traditional diets. Africa, often overlooked in this conversation, is not far behind. While malnutrition remains a significant concern in many parts of the continent, urban pockets are grappling with the opposite problem. Cities like Johannesburg and Nairobi are witnessing a surge in childhood obesity, driven in part by increasing incomes, changing food habits, and more sedentary living. Root causes. Dietary shifts. To understand the root of the problem, one needs to look no further than our plates. The food landscape has undergone a seismic shift over the past few decades. Home-cooked meals, once a staple, are increasingly being replaced by processed foods. These products, while convenient, are often loaded with sugars, unhealthy fats, and a cocktail of preservatives. The proliferation of fast food chains globally offers a tempting proposition: quick, tasty food at affordable prices. But the hidden costs in terms of health are monumental. Children are especially vulnerable. The allure of a toy with a meal, the colorful branding, and peer influence make these meals particularly appealing to them. Sedentary lifestyles. Gone are the days when children would rush outdoors post their homework, playing until the street lights came on. Today's child is more likely to be found indoors, eyes glued to a screen. The digital revolution, which has transformed our lives in many positive ways, has also had an unintended consequence. Gaming, binge-watching shows, and the lure of social media mean that many children lead incredibly sedentary lives. This drastic reduction in physical activity, combined with unhealthy diets, creates a recipe for obesity. It's an age-old debate. Nature or nurture? Science tells us it's a combination of both. While certain genetic factors predispose children to obesity, it's clear that environmental and lifestyle factors play a significant role. Family eating habits, parental weight, and even prenatal factors can influence a child's propensity towards obesity. However, in today's world, it's hard to ignore the impact of readily available junk food, diminished physical activity, and increased screen time. Medical implications. Childhood obesity isn't just about how one looks. It's a ticking time bomb of health concerns. Type 2 diabetes, once considered an adult problem, is now diagnosed in children with alarming regularity. High blood pressure, fatty liver disease, and even sleep apnea are emerging as pediatric concerns. It's a cruel twist of fate. These children are facing illnesses that were once reserved for their grandparents. Long-term sequences. Childhood obesity doesn't always stay in childhood. Many overweight children become overweight adults, which brings a host of associated health risks, cardiovascular diseases, strokes, and certain types of cancers. The odds are stacked against them from the outset, reducing both their quality of life and life expectancy. We live in a world that's obsessed with appearances. Magazines, TV shows, and even animated movies propagate a certain body type, indirectly reinforcing stereotypes. For an overweight child, navigating this landscape is a minefield. Bullying and social isolation. Children can be incredibly cruel. Name-calling, teasing, and physical bullying are realities many overweight children face daily. This torment can lead to social isolation, as they withdraw from activities and friends to avoid ridicule. The scars, both physical and emotional, can last a lifetime. The role of advertisements. Targeted marketing. Remember those colorful, catchy jingles promoting the latest sugary cereal or fast food meal? They are not accidental. Advertising agencies spend billions researching how to make their products irresistible to children. Cartoon mascots, to giveaways, and peer group pressure tactics are all weaponized to influence young, impressionable minds. Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay informed. Looking ahead, innovative approaches. There's hope on the horizon. Some countries and communities have taken innovative measures and seen results. From introducing sugar taxes to incentivizing businesses to produce healthier foods, these success stories can serve as blueprints for others. Childhood obesity is more than just numbers on a scale. It's about the heartbeats, dreams, and futures of millions. Addressing it demands a fusion of individual, community, and global efforts. The challenge is daunting, but by understanding its magnitude and joining hands, we can build a future where every child has a shot at a healthy, fulfilling life. If you're passionate about creating a healthier future, hit that like button. Subscribe for more deep dives, and together, let's be the change we wish to see.